Yo, what's up? We back to talk about some more bullshit. Another fucking school employee has been arrested for pedophilia again. And this is really all the news will do. Tell you a little story about it, let you know it happened, and that's pretty much it. They don't follow up with none of this shit.
Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, and now former St. Johns County school bus aide. He is locked up tonight. He's accused of inappropriately touching a student with special needs.
67-year-old Dean Heaton is facing 22 counts of lewd and lascivious behavior, 1 count of sexual assault. News for Jax reporter Eric Abende joining us live with the latest on this investigation. Eric?
Well, St. Johns County investigators believe that they have a very strong case against Heaton based on video evidence, statements from the victim, and statements from Heaton himself. St. Johns County school officials say Dean Heaton had been employed with a school district since 2014, first as a school bus driver, then most recently as a school bus aide who was assigned to ride with kids that have various disabilities. But on Friday, this letter was delivered to him at the St. Johns County Jail, where he is currently an inmate. The letter is from the school district superintendent letting Heaton know he intends to see Heaton terminated from his job following an arrest on 22 counts of criminal sexual behavior. According to this arrest report, Heaton used his position as a school bus aide to inappropriately touch a 15-year-old girl with special needs. And according to the report, a surveillance camera inside the bus recorded the alleged crimes on multiple occasions between March 30th and April 27th. Investigators say they collected 21 video clips of Heaton interacting with and touching the girl. Investigators also say that...
I'm just wondering why it took 21 fucking clips of him touching kids in a sexual manner before they actually did something. The shit is really pissing me off. Nobody is doing anything about it. Once again, the mayor-to-be was on TV or in an interview or something talking about what she plans to do for Jacksonville and all that. Nothing about protecting our kids from these fucking pedophile teachers and teachers' aides and school bus drivers.
While viewing the videos, they discovered a pattern of behavior by Heaton. According to detectives, during pickups and drop-offs, Heaton would wait for the bus driver to exit the bus to operate the lift for kids who were physically handicapped. While the bus driver was outside, detectives say Heaton could be seen on video reaching over and touching the girl. The camera also recorded other acts that led to Heaton being criminally charged. Now, while those statements to the detectives were redacted from that arrest report, it did appear, based on what we could read in that report, that he may have offered a confession to the detectives, a confession to the crime while being interrogated. Now, we did reach out to the sheriff's office to see if they think that there could be more victims associated with Heaton. However, no one has gotten back with us as of yet. Reporting live, Eric Abende, Channel 4, the local station.
Hey, want to know how...
No, this is some bullshit. I don't understand how Jacksonville School District, and if you don't know, Duval County, St. Johns County, Clay County, it's all kind of under the city of Jacksonville, kind of certain parts of each county anyways, Duval, all of Duval County. But anyways, I don't see how these people that do the hiring, they need to pick somebody else, because apparently the person doing the hiring keeps picking people that likes to fuck on little kids, man. And then the only person to face any accountability for this is this lady right here, And in my opinion, she doesn't deserve a lot of the blame. Maybe a little bit, but she was allowed to retire with pension and all that. And she was actually doing a good job. And in my opinion, she's just a fucking scapegoat while they fucking cover up their friends' crimes.
Green's final day as the Duval County Schools Superintendent, and also the last day for school for Duval County students. Dr. Green retiring after a 37-year career in education, and she released a letter reflecting on her time. News4Jax reporter Janice Harris taking a look back at her career. Janice?
And she had a lot to say in the letter, very heartfelt. And this will be the final letter from Dr. Diana Green as superintendent. She reflects on a nearly 4-decade.
She does kind of piss me off in her resignation letter because she doesn't talk about any of the bullshit they got that is the reason behind her having to resign.
Career and sends her well wishes for the future of Duval schools.
People can expect me to continue to fight for our students.
On Dr. Diana Green's last day, she reflects on her time as the superintendent of Duval County Public Schools, saying in part, "I've enjoyed an incredible life of serving students and families here and in 2 other Florida districts." This letter comes just weeks after Green announced she would be retiring. Dr. Green announced her retirement as the school district was being criticized for its handling of Douglas Anderson music teacher Jeff.
Let's get this straight. Criticized for the handling, my ass. Criticized for covering up the crimes, which the news has already admitted. But nobody has came out with names of people who helped cover up these crimes. But yet this is the only person who's been in any fucking trouble behind this fucking dickhead.
Clayton, who was arrested for crimes against a student at the school. A domino effect of investigations began, and 3 more students are being investigated. Some believe Dr. Green should be held accountable for the history of accusations, but others argued it was a problem before Dr. Green was superintendent. However, Dr. Green's accomplishments for Duval schools remains the legacy of her 5 years serving the district. Dr. Green was the first African-American woman superintendent of Duval schools. Duval County School Board Chairwoman Dr. Kelly Coker reflects on Green's legacy.
I've been blessed to be a part of Duval County Public Schools for over 3 decades of my life, and what I will tell you is that Dr. Green is she's a teacher superintendent. She never lost sight of what it was like to be in a classroom, and that guided her day-to-day work in our district every single day that she was here, and she leaves our district much better than she found it.
Dr. Coker said Dr. Green's many contributions include the sales surtax that allowed for the building of several brand new schools, and the 1 mill rate that was passed to pay educators more, and her effective strategies during COVID-19, strategies that were so effective, Dr. Green was awarded Superintendent of the Year for the state of Florida. Board member.
She did a lot of good here, but it's tainted. Everything good she's done is tainted by these pedophile teacher allegations. And to me, for her to make right on that is let the people know who was involved or who actually was told about Jeffrey Clayton being a pedophile and touching them students. Let us know them people that was involved in that to start with.
Lori Hershey reflects on Dr. Green, saying, Dr. Green changed the conversation about public education in Jacksonville. She dared to tackle issues that had been too long ignored, like the need to address our schools' infrastructure. Her grace under pressure was exemplary as the school board struggled with the city council to place the half-penny referendum on the ballot. I'm thrilled she will be attending Mandarin High School's graduation tonight. In Green's final letter, she wrote, as she reflected on some of the district's academic triumphs, she said in part, I've already written to our employees saying that I look back with pride at our accomplishments as a district over the last 5 years.
We've seen more schools achieve an A grade, removed all schools from the state's turnaround list, and cut the number of low-performing schools by more than half. Green inherited multiple failing schools. According to Duval Schools, 2/3 of the district's low-performing schools earned a D or an F in 2018. Those same schools improved in just 1 year. Dr. Green may no longer be the leader of Duval Schools, but she leaves behind a legacy that will last for decades through the standards, safety, and infrastructure she advocated for through her leadership.
And Green closed out her letter saying, in part, it is her distinct honor and pleasure to have served as your superintendent of schools. And she leaves so very thankful for all of you who answered the call and helped us serve our children. If you'd like to read Dr. Green's final letter in its entirety, you can find a link to it with this story on news4jax.com. Kit?
Yeah, stop running on the treadmill every single day if you're trying to lose weight, or I'm gonna jump in this pool. The best way.
That's some bullshit, man. It's like every other day I wake up, there's some new bullshit about a school employee being arrested for something to do with fucking with one of the kids. I actually was gonna get on here and make a video about something totally different until I fucking seen this shit. It's really getting old, man. How all these people in position of power all over America keep getting arrested for being a pedophile, or having allegations against them for pedophilic activities and shit. What the fuck is going on, man? Like, this shit is just crazy. It's like a culture of just evil, sick shit if you're a leader, or if you want to be a leader. And I'm sure there's some good people in there, but your righteousness don't mean shit unless you're acting upon that righteousness. Fuck them people, man. Them kids is who we need to protect. And everybody that's involved, their names should be released. This is some bullshit, and ain't enough fucking parents mad about this shit yet. I guess it's gonna take for one of their fucking kids to be touched before somebody else besides me jumps on here and starts making a big deal about it. I can't even get the fucking news to answer me back about anything. It's just ridiculous. But y'all let me know how y'all feel. And if y'all got the same type of problems going in the city that y'all live in, the school districts y'all's kids go to, we need to start exposing all these motherfuckers.